What's up YouTube? CA Wise Boys here in the flesh. Today I'm going to be doing a room tour. That's right. This is the 10th anniversary of this channel and I wanted to do something special, some fun. So I was like, I put a lot of effort into this room and I think it'd be really cool to showcase it. You've seen a little bit of it in some of my videos, but we're going to go through and look at all this cool stuff. And it's gonna be lit. All right, let's get into this. All right, starting over here, we got the bed. We've got my book. It's more like glasses shelf than a bookshelf. Whenever I go to bed, I put my glasses on there. Here's my bed, pretty basic. It's pretty cool. Transformers pillow. Got like a globe pillow. It's pretty sick. Got a poster, Gremlins, Gojira, got Pacific Rim. Up here at the top, we got some old rotary phone, a touch tone phone. Ooh, right here, this is an epic thing. Got my game collection, some cool games. Yup. It's a little, you've seen this before if you've watched my shorts, but it's not amazing. But it gets the job done. One day I'll upgrade to like a shelf and that'll be really cool, but for now it's pretty cool. I'll just walk around the room and move it wherever I need it. Moving on over here, got a blackout curtain because I like to keep my stuff very untouched from the sun. The sun's very mean to some of these plastic. And it just allows more control of the lighting in here. And here's this desk. I love this desk. It's a steel case, like late 70s, early 80s, metal steel, obviously I think, based off the name. Desk, it's really cool. It matches a lot of the old stuff I have. Speaking of which, we got this little container with some floppies. It's pretty neat. I do not have anything to read floppies currently. I just haven't got an old enough computer. But nonetheless, one day I will, and maybe I'll download the software. Got a pencil sharpener, the bonsai tree with the pink leaves. Definitely a W Lego set. Very cool looking, very decorative. Got this very cool flip clock. Unfortunately, none of my alarm clocks are fully functional right now, so I leave them off, but I will one day get to fixing them up. Moving on, we got a little lamp. This is for reading or drawing or something, which I don't do very much right now, but it's very cool, warm. So I like that. Moving on, we got another pencil sharpener. The classic. Another radio. This time it's a much older. I believe this is at least partially a tube radio. I don't think it's fully functional as well. At least the radio part. There is an alarm in it as well. I think that part functions. Got some staplers. A big staple for all those big pages. And then the little one, the Echo 20, which you've seen if you've watched that random short I posted about it. There we go, right up close. The desk also has a drawer. Pull this out. There's my reading supplies. I haven't really drawn. Did I say reading? Drawing. But yeah, I haven't really been drawing that much. But I do have the supplies to do it. I'll get around to it. But it's very neatly packed up right there. Underneath, we've got two servers, a Dell PowerEdge T410 and a Dell PowerEdge T430. The T410 I got up and running. It has I think it has 4 hard drives, terabyte hard drives. I got it running like RAID 5, and I was able to set up file storage on it, and then remote from my PC. And I was able to get it all set up, but I have it off right now because I just haven't really used it. But I've got it cool. I got a Panasonic KXTA824. It's just like a little phone switch box. Allows me to connect phones to each other and intercom. It does a bunch of other cool stuff, but that's like the basic functionality I like it for. But that's all cool stuff. Moving on over here, I've got a very, very cool part. Probably my favorite. It's where I spend most of my time, but my main setup. Got all the cool backgrounds. animated from Wallpaper Engine. And here we got my PC. I don't remember the specs. It's a 3060, I believe, and that's about as far as I can remember. But I got the cool lights going. Nonetheless, here we have my mic, courtesy of my brother. Was his. He's letting me use it. It's very nice for playing games with friends or recording. Over here I got my Series X hooked up to everything. That way I can easily play games on this monitor. It's a 32-inch 1440p, slightly curved if you can tell, but it's pretty nice. I like it. Got some pretty cool old speakers here. They're Altec Lansing. I think, what does that say? Get up nice and close. ACS 51. These are pretty nice. They get pretty loud. I got them for like less than $5, or exactly $5. Here's the other one. Very awesome. Let me control the treble and the volume. But they also have a connection. I think it's just a 3.5 audio jack, millimeter audio jack, like all the rest of the connections, and it goes down to this, my sub. Sony, and I don't know the name, but this thing's pretty sweet. I do like having that. What's the keyboard I got going? Right now we got the IBM Model F hooked up. Love this thing. Great for typing. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Up above we got some shelves. They're kind of barren now because I've moved the Lego sets. There were a couple more, and you will see them in a short minute. Definitely in a cooler spot. These ones are all just dusty. That's why they're still up here. I've yet to gone through and thoroughly clean them. But they're chilling. And also the Millennium Falcon. It's missing the cab right now. I have it. It's just, when I was a kid, I was messing around with it, played with it a bunch. Eventually the cabin got removed somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. But I tried putting it back together without actually like putting it back together the correct way. And it ended up never getting back the right way. So I just have it disassembled right now. Nonetheless, moving on. Got my gaming headset just hanging here for usually Xbox. Down here I got my printer, Meta or Oculus Quest 2, courtesy of Ronsai. If you've seen that video, if you know, you know. But over here I've got those old televisions, which again, if you've seen the video, you'll recognize this one and this one from the Xbox Series X on 1970s television. I used them. I think the only one that's currently fully functional, at least by every test, all the things I've done on it, is this one. It's black and white, like around 13-inch, I think. I think both of these are around the same. But this one, if you've seen the video, it's like super blurry. Definitely something wrong with it. One day I'd like to troubleshoot it and get it working, but CRTs are a little bit complicated and a little bit dangerous, so I'm gonna work my way up with some other easier electronics. And that one, I don't really know what's wrong with it. It just kind of makes this weird pattern all over the screen. Nonetheless, they both need some little touch up, probably some new capacitors. Over here, this is a very cool display, but it's just all my Pokemon cards. Ooh, it's pretty, the glare's pretty bad. You might not be able to see them very well. But this is like my childhood collection. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't think any of them are rare. I think that's a base set 2 Charizard. If you can see it, there's a little 2 right there. So that one's pretty cool, but other than that one, I think all these are like pretty tame pulls. But they're all cool looking, and that's what counts. So I've got them all up in this display case. There's the hamper. Currently I'm doing my laundry, so it's empty. Now, this is one of the coolest parts of the room. I'm gonna try and get a good shot without too much glare, but yeah, this display case. I love this thing. And this is where those other Lego sets have gone. Over here we got the City of Sticks. Really cool set. Yeah. Got the Imperial Marauder, I think is what it's called. Inquisitor shuttle, maybe. TIE Fighter, Imperial shuttle. Tank droids, some... I'm trying to remember. Give me a second. AATs, Armored Assault Transport Tank. I think it's tank. It's been a minute. The MTT, the 2014. Without the stickers, sadly. This spot's blank, hopefully for the other sets whenever I get them. Ooh, if you do know my channel yet, it's probably from these two guys. Yeah. These are the only these are like the only reason I'm even gotten anything on YouTube. And by that I mean like the few subscribers I have. But yeah, Skullcraw comparison, if you know, you know. And then we got this Mechagodzilla, Blackout, Starscream, Galvatron. We got Megatron from the Megatron Dabs. Studio Series Devastator. Oh yeah, I love that guy. Here's the Indominus Rex Breakout. Raptor Rampage. Pterodactyl something. Yeah. Got the Indominus Rex. Recognize him from my most recent video. And then the Super Colossal Mosasaurus. And that's all that's in here. But man, this thing is... I love this thing. But moving on. Over here we got those... We've got some... I think these are Fisher DS810 speakers. They were just some cheap speakers I think I got at Goodwill. But they get the job done. They're pretty loud. They work for my setup. Moving on. Got this like 50-inch... just regular television. I don't really remember. It's a Vizio. So... But I like to use it for all my... I'm trying to think. Would it be 8th gen consoles? Yeah. All my HDMI consoles. Here's the CRT Sharp something. It's from 2002. I think it's 27 inches. And we got the Wii Bar Connect. But here's the stereo. It's just a cheap all-in-one. But I got it for pretty cheap and it works, except for the cassette deck. The cassette deck has a mechanical issue. Unfortunately, I looked into it. I'd need like a 3D printer to replace it. I think it's a gear that was out. But I mainly use it for the amp, honestly, to amplify all the old game consoles so I could push it to the speakers. Just some random stuff. My remotes. Xbox 360 multimedia remote. Oh, how could I miss it? My record collection. We got Rail Sounds. We got a couple other bangers. Oh yeah, cool stuff. I love this album. It's a W album. But there's some other just random stuff in here. Just some random albums. But it's my record collection. This is a standout. Moving on once more. Oh yeah, this is where all the goodies are kept. I did spend a lot of time wiring up the back. It's as clean as I could get. But we'll start up top. We got the PS4, the Wii, the original Xbox missing. I think it's got to replace hard drive and disk drive so it no longer has the Xbox logo. Got the PS3 Slim, Xbox One S. This is a classic for me. This is like the one I grew up on. But got the Switch missing a Joy-Con. The Joy-Con needs a little bit of work. The PS1. Should we get that? And the back, here's the Switch box. I think I've got them labeled too. Yeah. I ran out, so that's why the bottom one has doubles and there's an extra. Just too many things. The PS2 Slim. It's actually the second one. My other one's out of, it's defunct right now. The NES. The Xbox 360, and this is one of the OG models. It doesn't even have HDMI. Low-key, I have no idea why it still works. I'm guessing they correctly repaired it, because I know that a lot of them red ringed. But I'm assuming they did something correct, because this one's worked flawlessly. I bought it from, I think, a Game Exchange, so hoping that it was done pretty good. Got a VHS, I'm not sure what to call it actually, but it's got some cool VHS tapes. King Kong vs. Godzilla. and some niche ones, some ads and other random stuff. Got a VHS DVD player combo. This thing's my go-to. I think I have another one around here somewhere. Here's a 5-disc CD player. Definitely needs new belts. It's a little bit slow, but it works. It's pretty fun. CD, compact disc, laser line. I guess this container again. Not too sure. Some random CDs. I've got a couple PS1 games. I think some of these are PS2 games. Just discless, freestanding. This one's, oh, I love this thing. This is a cassette deck, an old Kenwood, but it's not fully functional. It does work, as in I tried it and it was able to play, but I think one of the spindles was spinning, and I'm sure I need to do some cleaning and touching up, but again, I just haven't done that yet. Very nice. It's very good looking. Got an 8-track player, again. I think I took the belts out of this one because they were just mush, and I'm sure there's other stuff to repair. And then behind there, I don't think you can see it, but I think there's another VHS player back up in there. Ooh, this one's cool. The Sony Mega Storage 300 CD with the big old, like almost like the old jukebox's mechanism inside. I think I could just swing the door. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in there, but they just would sit vertically, and then like 300 of them, all of them around. Very cool. Again, I think I took out the belts. I haven't replaced them. And then over here we got a another old CD player, just an old DVD player, just chilling. I don't think anything. All of this stuff is unplugged. This is plugged in, and that's plugged in. The VHS and the CD. Those ones are rocking and rolling. But yeah, that's mostly everything over there. That's mostly everything over there too. But yeah, I think that's gonna cover it. This is about everything in my room. It's a pretty cool setup. It's a little bit cleaner than usual. It's usually a little bit more sloppy. Mainly this desk. I usually have stuff on this desk, and well, this one's a little bit sloppy. Got some cassettes and Rubik's Cube I definitely knew how to solve, totally. But yeah, and this is for my 10 years on YouTube. It should be out by the time the channel hit 10 years. You know, it's a little anniversary. Just thought it'd be cool to post it, you know? Because you never know. It's kind of crazy it's been 10 years. But, you know, looking forward to the next 10 years. Hopefully by then I've hit 1,000 subscribers, but, you know, I do it for the love of the game. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. Bon voyage. See ya.